Hello friends, how are you guys? Today we have another ink from Cult Pens. This is Diamine Monboddo's hat, which is an ink for fountain pens. And do let me know which ink name did you like the most amongst all the 15th. This is the 15th ink that we are reviewing from Diamine and Cult Pens collaboration of 12 ml bottles. But let me know whichever ink name you have loved the most from Diamine or any other brand which we are not privy to, but at least from the Diamine ink range, do let me know which ink name you like the most, and also the ink which you like the most so far. So this is our 15th ink that we are reviewing from the 16 ink package. So this is Monboddo's hat. It looks like violet, dark violet kind of stuff. So we have our tools ready. So without wasting time, we are going to open the ink and take the ink swab using the cotton bud on the same. So this looks like violet, dark violet is what my feeling is. So this is how the ink looks like, and now let's dip our glass dip pen into the ink. And after dipping the pen, we should definitely close the bottle, because the glass dip pen will retain some of the ink on itself, or any other dip pens will retain their ink, and then you can start writing on the paper. Because this ink name is difficult, so I have to check. So that's why I have closed the bottle, but otherwise also it's a best practice to close the bottles. Diamine Monboddo's hat. Diamine ink names are really unique. I don't know about the other brands, but yeah, this one is really unique of what I have observed, because this is our, I think this is our 16th or 17th ink overall from the Diamine range of inks that you can go and check out on my channel. Meanwhile, this ink swab is getting dried. We will bring our human rights journal to write some sentences, and this is the place where we are reviewing all our inks. So as you can see, it has the whole collection of all the inks that we have reviewed so far as well. And if any brand or company wants to sponsor us with Hobonichi or Tomoe River or special kind of paper to test inks on, they are more than welcome to. They can contact me using the email ID on my socials, and we will feature them on the channel as well. And meanwhile, if they have shop in your city or something, then people can also buy it from you as well. So you can give us some discount code or something like that, so that people can get some discount. So this is how it looks like on the paper. This is a darker kind of violet, and maybe using a fine tip pen, it will give you some kind of violet effect. Also, what I have observed, ink also depends on the kind of nib tip that you are using. If you are using a nib tip which is bolder, will have some kind of different effect as compared to if you are using extra fine or fine kind of nib. So depending on that, you should decide which pen or which ink you should choose. So basically, highly pigmented ink should be used in like fine version of the pen, unless they have sheen or shimmer. And if they have and the inks which have less pigments or something should be used on the bolder side of the ink, so that you can at least read what you have written. So is what my opinion is, but you let me know if my opinion or my thinking is wrong. But this is what I have thought so far, is that the darker pigmented inks like these ones should be used on extra fine nib tip, and then the other pens which has lighter versions or the pastel kind of shading, you should use bolder nibs on the same. Then it will it will be the best of both the worlds that you are going to get. So this, while meanwhile this is drying up, we will collect all the other inks that look like this and let's compare. So this is how the Diamine Monboddo's hat ink looks like. This is a darker shade of violet, and let's check it out against all the inks that we have. So this will remain here. So the first ink that we have is Organic Studio Nitrogen, totally different. Then we have the Diamine Michael, totally different. As You Write from Lemmy, totally different. Violet from Carcos is not violet at all. Then Violet from Diamine is also little bit similar, or very less similar, I think. So let's keep it. Then we have the Bashful Blueberry, is also a lighter shade of this one. Then Pelican Violet definitely matches because this is the darker violet for sure. Then this is the Yamabudo, doesn't match, it's a totally different color. So let's quickly observe all the four inks that we have here against the Monboddo's hat. So this is how the whole thing looks like now. So Monboddo's hat is here, and then if you compare it against the Bashful Blueberry and Violet, you will see that these two inks though matches, but these two inks are definitely out of review purposes for sure. So we'll keep them back, and then let's compare Pelican Violet against Monboddo's hat. So as you will see, the Pelican Violet is little bit lighter, and this is available at Take a Lot and various other shops as well for 145 ZAR or around that price, as well as you can directly buy from Pelican store as well. They also sell the same ink for 125 or something. And then this Diamine Monboddo's hat is a darker version of Pelican 4001 Violet. It seems like much more darker in terms of the color and everything. So I will definitely use this ink in my extra fine or fine kind of pens, because it looks much more pigmented, as even from the glass tip pen you will be able to see that this looks like much more darker black or something of that sort. The color will definitely come out on the water for sure. So this is how the ink looks like on the paper as well as on the ink swab. So do let me know what are your opinions about this Monboddo's hat ink from Diamine, and this is a 12 ml bottle in collaboration with Cult Pens. So if you want to test out a lot of inks, you should definitely buy these 12 ml or 10 ml or 15 ml bottles from various brands, so that you don't waste them, and then even if you don't like them, you can pass it on in the same packaging. Or if you want to use a bigger bottle, then you can definitely go for 30 ml, 50 ml, 60 ml, 80 ml, all those kinds of bottles that are available in the market. So thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel. We are very near 5,000 mark, and with your help only we can cross 10,000 as well. Thank you very much. Bye bye.